Okay, let's talk about buying a house. It's super exciting, right? But man, can it be overwhelming? Today, we're going to zero in on one of the most powerful tools you have, what I like to call your secret weapon, the mortgage pre approval. And trust me, this isn't about boring paperwork, it's about giving yourself a serious strategic edge. So picture this. You've been searching for weeks, maybe even months. You walk into a house, and boom, that's it. You just know. The light's hitting just right, you can already see where the couch goes. It's the one. It's an absolutely amazing feeling. And then that little voice of doubt creeps in. That incredible feeling can flip to pure anxiety in a heartbeat. Because in a hot market, finding the house, that's only half the battle. The real question is, can you actually close the deal? This is the exact moment where so many dreams just hit a total roadblock. So how do you make sure you blow right past that roadblock? It all starts with really understanding what a pre-approval is, because it is so much more than just a quick guess about what you might be able to afford.
A mortgage pre-approval is the real deal. It's a lender officially saying, yep, we've looked at everything and we're ready to lend you this much money. They do a deep dive, a thorough review of your finances to give you that solid number. Now, don't get this confused with a pre-qualification. That's just a rough estimate. Pre-approval is the verified lender-backed number that lines up your dream with reality.
So what's in this thorough review? Well, lenders basically get out their magnifying glass and look at your whole financial story. They're going to verify your income to see what you're bringing in. They'll check out your assets and savings, to see what you've got for a down payment. They'll definitely pull your credit score to see how you've handled borrowing in the past. And they'll look at any debts you have. They're doing all of this homework on you so that you can go out there and shop with total confidence. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. This is how this whole process turns into your power move. Getting pre-approved isn't just another task to check off a list. It's literally how you get a major advantage when you're up against other buyers. This advantage really breaks down into three huge benefits. First up is clarity. You know exactly what your budget is. No more wasting time looking at homes you can't afford. Second, you get confidence. You can make an offer that sellers know is the real deal. And third, you get control. When that perfect house pops up, you're ready to pounce, not panic. And hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. The experts at Experience say it perfectly. Having that pre-approval letter in your hand before you even start looking is what lets you make that killer offer right away. If you wait on this, you risk losing your dream house to someone who is already prepared. All right, let's flip the script for a second. To really get why pre-approval is such a big deal, you've got to put yourself in the seller's shoes. Okay, imagine you're selling your house. You get two offers. One is from a pre-approved buyer. This person looks solid. They've been vetted. There's very little financial risk. The other offer? Well, it's from someone who hasn't done any of that. They represent a huge question mark, potential delays, and a real risk that the whole deal could just fall apart. I mean, which offer are you going to choose? It's a no-brainer, right?
As Greg McBride over at Bankrate puts it, a pre-approval proves you've already jumped through the big financial hoops. To a seller, that means you're not just some window shopper. You're a qualified buyer who's already gotten the green light. That speaks volumes.
Okay, so I can hear what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but I'm not ready to buy a house like tomorrow. And that's totally fair. But timing is everything. And here's the good news. Pre-approval is way more flexible than you think. See, most pre-approvals are good for about 60 to 90 days. That gives you a nice long window to hunt for the right place. And what if you don't find it in that time? No big deal. You just give your lender some updated documents and they can refresh it for you. The point isn't to lock you in, it's to get you ready. So let me ask you this, and be honest. If you stumbled across your absolute dream home this afternoon, could you make a strong, credible offer on the spot? If there's any hesitation in your answer, then you know what your next step is. So let's pull all this together into your winning game plan. This is about making that shift from just thinking about buying a home to actually preparing to make it happen. Because here's the key takeaway, the bottom line. Success in real estate today isn't about getting lucky. It isn't about waiting for the stars to align. The people who win are the ones who plan. They're the ones who do their homework and walk into the search already prepared to succeed. At the end of the day, getting pre-approved doesn't limit your options. It opens up a world of them. It changes you from someone who's just looking into a serious contender. That dream home is out there. The only question left is, are you ready to go win it?